How should dark squares be set up on a chessboard? Imagine opening a chessboard for the first time and wondering if the dark squares are in the right place. It might seem simple, but getting the orientation correct is key to starting your game right. The main rule is that the bottom right corner square from each player's perspective must be a light square. This is a universal standard that keeps everything consistent. When you place the board between players, make sure the corner to your right is light. If it's dark, the entire board is flipped the wrong way. Once the board is oriented properly, the dark squares will be diagonally adjacent to the light squares, creating a neat checkerboard pattern across the entire 8x8 grid. This pattern is what makes the game visually clear and easy to follow. Now, about the pieces. The black queen starts on a dark square, which is on the 4th column from the left on the 8th row. The white queen begins on a light square, on the 4th column from the left on the 1st row. Remember, the queen always starts on a square matching her color. The bishops are placed next to the knights, with one bishop on a dark square and the other on a light square. This setup means each player has one bishop controlling dark squares and the other controlling light squares. Pawns fill the 2nd row for white and the 7th row for black, covering the squares in front of the main pieces. Since the dark squares are set by the orientation, the placement of all pieces naturally follows the pattern. It's important because bishops move diagonally and stay on the same color they start on. If the board is flipped or misaligned, it can cause confusion during play and notation. So, always double-check that the bottom right corner is a light square before placing your pieces. This simple step ensures the entire game begins on the right foot, with pieces on the correct colors and the board correctly oriented. Correctly setting up the dark squares is not just about looks. It's about making sure your game plays smoothly and accurately from the very first move.